Hello there, it's Dr. Shawna Eischens, and I wanted to chat with you about deodorants. It's still ridiculously hot here in Arizona, and let's be real, none of us want to stink, but I also don't want you, and hopefully you don't want you, to deal with the negative side effects of toxicity either, which there are plenty of. But how can you protect yourself and not harm yourself? First off, check EWG.org, Environmental Working Group, and this is a great non-biased site that you can look up anything from water quality to consumer products, food, cosmetics. So check your products out on there, any cosmetics. That's number one. To save you a little time, I'll tell you some of the worst ones out there and then some of the best that you can look for. And one that kind of blew my mind and is my favorite right now. So I don't know about you, but if you've ever tried some of the natural products, you may find one of a few things. One, they don't really work, which is not the case for all of them. Or two, you might use it for a while and then kind of burn out and realize, wait a minute, this used to work for me, but what happened? And so I've been in that situation as well as a lot of patients. So let's talk about some of the details. One of them, if you are using Dove, Old Spice, Degree, what else? Secret. Those are some of the worst ones out there. So hopefully you are avoiding those and telling your loved ones to do the same. I'm not in the boat that antiperspirants, especially those with certain form of aluminum, cause cancers or complete toxicity, but I am in the boat that why don't we just do our best to avoid any toxic products out there, including antiperspirants. We should sweat if we need to. And if you're really stinky, then you need to address the internal terrain because there's a reason you're really stinky. And listen to that, listen to your body instead of suppressing it. So some of the best, or some that I would recommend, the one that I haven't tried, but it gets amazing reviews and numbers on EWG is Purely Great. It's one word, Purely Great. So you can check that out and let me know, especially comment below if you do try it or have liked it or not. But some of them that I've personally tested and approved of, this one is Crystal Essence, and it's pomegranate, but honestly, the less fragrances, even if they're natural or essential oils, the less the better. You and other people may be sensitive, so the cleaner the product, the better. But this one is nice because it's a roll-on. Some of the other crystals you have to put underwater or they're really dry and kind of abrasive and hard to put on. But this one, it works, it's smooth, it lasts a really long time, and it's pretty clean. This one I could not find on EWG, but Schmidt's with a DT, Rose and Vanilla, smells amazing. Actually, myself and another doc here, actually, anytime she wears it, I'm like, oh, what's that smell? It smells so good, but it's not chemical laden. It's not stinky like perfume or cologne. And it's just a little more messy because it is a stick. I think those are a little more messy. But still, they're both great. But rock your world, like Dr. Hamdeli, if you are watching, I have to give you props for this. So we were talking one day, and she actually clued me into this, and so I'm here to share with all of you because I think it's amazing. Yeah, check it out, right? Super cheap, would never think of this, and the only ingredient is magnesium hydroxide, which is a saline laxative, but I'm not encouraging you to drink it. It's also got purified water. Keep in mind, if you buy ones that are flavored or mint or whatever else, they have all sorts of nasty stuff. You don't want the artificial colors, the artificial flavors, because you're not drinking it and our skin absorbs stuff, whatever we put on it, so you want it to be really clean. This is amazing. It works. It's not messy. Hi, Denise. And it is incredibly not toxic and incredibly cheap. This whole bottle, I don't remember how much it was, but it was probably like $3. This will last forever and ever and ever. And it's a little awkward if you put your finger in there. There is actually a roll-on. I haven't tried this yet, and I think it's by People's Pharmacy. They make one that's a roll-on, Milk of Magnesia. But what I do is I put it in a smaller container, put 1 or 2 fingers in there, rub it on. I've gotten it on my shoulder before, and there's just a little white residue, but it doesn't get on your clothes. Mwah. Love you too, Denise. It doesn't get on your clothes. It doesn't stain like a lot of the other deodorants, and it works. It works. So there is my little tidbit. Any of those three I recommend if you love one that you have tried and tested and approve of, especially if it's on the EWG site, which honestly, like I said, this one is not. And it does have a little fragrance in, but it's not a chemical fragrance. Post below. Would love to learn and see what y'all are using, and stay smart and not stinky. Have a good one.